Hey Rain fam!
Rain! How are you guys doing today?
Hope you guys are having a great day today. I am Priscilla, for those of you who do not know.
And I'm Al.
And we are back with a video today. So today's video is gonna be about tips and tricks on how to be
happy.
Woo!
Happy.
Happy, cause I'm happy. So we have a couple notes here on our little handy dandy sheets down here because we don't want to miss anything. So we have 4 categories that we're going to talk in more depth about. The first one is going to be
positive thoughts.
The second one is do things that make you happy.
And number 3 is surround yourself with good people.
And number 4 is soul searching. So the first one, positive thoughts. We have a couple of key, important key factors that we've come up with for that. So the first one is don't think about the past, live in the moment, which is the present. So a lot of times we get caught up with the past, and sometimes you even get caught up with the future. And honestly, guys, both of them are very draining and very stressful.
You gotta just think about the moment.
Yes,
just
exactly.
Try to be happy with what you have. Don't think about what you lost, what you want in the future.
Right.
Just be happy with what you have, and if you work hard for it, you will be there one day.
Yeah. So when when we say working hard, we don't mean like, physical, like working like your job. We're talking about it's mental health, and you got to work for it if you want it to be at the place that you want it to be. So, when I say the future is just as stressful on the mind as the past, is because it really is, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
a lot of people think about what they want to do after 5 years and like
where you want to be in this amount of time.
Probably want to meet someone that they want to marry that's like the perfect person.
Yeah.
But you just have to live your life and just be happy and positive with whatever you have in the moment.
Right. The past, you can't change the past. And the future, you can work towards the future, but you don't know what it holds.
Anything can happen.
Right. So you can't be stuck in one or the other, just be in the present. All right, so the next point that we wanted to make is
when something negative comes to mind, shut it down right away.
Yeah. So, when you have a negative thought, the worst thing that you can possibly do is constantly think about it and think about it over and over.
And to add more fuel to the fire, just make it worse and
and then
keep it going.
Yeah, you just create this huge wildfire out of something that could have been something so small. So when you get a negative thought, just shut it down right away. Think of something that makes you happy right away, so that you're not what's that called? So you're not, I don't know, stuck in limbo thinking of all these negatives and just creating a bigger issue than it really is. So the next one is, in order to constantly have positive thoughts, when you do get a negative thought, you gotta do things that you like. So whenever you do get a negative thought, what do? You gotta do things that you like to do. So what are things that you may like to do? Meditation,
music,
walking,
driving,
reading.
Those are a few things right there.
There's tons of things that you can do when you're thinking negative thoughts, or if you're having a hard day. So the goal is to try to stay positive for most part of the day instead of negative for most part of the day.
And I bet you if you do, you're gonna be happy at the end of the day.
Absolutely, you're gonna be happy, you're gonna be in a different mindset, and whatever you put out in the world, you're gonna get back. So if you're miserable and you're negative and all this stuff, more than likely the world's gonna send that right back to you. So the best thing that you can do is be positive and try to have positive thoughts. So the next category numero dos, number 2, is
do things that make you happy.
So this, it sounds so simple. Hey, baby.
Yeah, Ava's happy.
She is happy. Hi. Hi. So it sounds like such a simple thing to do, do things that make you happy. And you're probably thinking, I'm so busy, I have so much going on. The last thing I could think about is, I'm working, I'm juggling multiple jobs, I have kids and blah, blah, blah. And the last thing you're thinking is about yourself. So this is something that's super, super, super duper important. Even if you are super busy and you have a lot going on, you have to find at least 5 minutes for yourself to do something that makes you happy, right?
And there's 3 things we have right here.
Yeah.
That will actually make you happy. That would actually help you to be happy.
So what's the first one?
It's hating your job, hobbies, and also exercise.
Yeah. So hating your job can be something that doesn't make you happy, but you know, you do have to live. You do have to make money to
support your family, to support
yourself. So my advice with that is, if you really, really, really hate what you do, you have to do, and this kind of correlates to our point number 4, which is soul searching, but you have to look and find something that you enjoy doing. And, you know, we'll get more into detail in section number 4, which is soul searching in that aspect, but, you know, no one's gonna like their job at the end of the day. I mean, there are very few, sorry, Ava's playing. There are very few people who love what they do. You know, there's gonna be days, even if you do like what you do, there's gonna be days that
you just have a hard day, a rough day.
And you just have a rough day.
You just gotta think of the happy moments of your day.
Yeah.
At work. You know, like if something funny happened, like just try to laugh about it, have fun about it.
And always keep a positive mind, even in the work, in like your work. You know, if something went wrong, you know, don't dwell on it and be like thinking about it for the next 2 hours at work. Just as hard as it can be, you just gotta let it go.
Life's too short.
Life's too short. So then under the subject of do things that make you happy, hobbies. You gotta have some hobbies.
I have a hobby. You have a hobby.
What's your hobby?
My hobby is I love cars.
Yes,
So
he
that's
loves
a
doing
hobby.
things with cars, watching car videos, learning things about cars. And I really like and enjoy and find a lot of peace in reading the Bible. That's been my thing. So, you know, you gotta
And
find
also
your hobbies.
her hobby is watching Friends.
Oh, that's
she loves
true.
Friends.
I can rewatch Friends, guys, like 50 million times. It's like kind of sad. But yeah, there should be like a new, like they should all meet up together and just like continue doing it, because I would just like watch it all the time. But anyway, you have to have a hobby. There must be some sort of hobby that you have that you like to do, reading. And again, find like 5 minutes in your day to just like read. Even if you don't read like as much as you wanted to, you know, find that time. Or if you're on social media, like instead of spending an extra 10 minutes on social media, which can be a little bit draining in itself because, you know, whatever. You know, social media lately has been more about showing off and showing just the positive things in your life than, you know, but that's a whole nother like video. That's a whole nother conversation.
That's a whole different
But
scenario.
yeah, that's a whole nother thing. But the time that you're in social media or like doing something that, you know, isn't really making you happy, and, you know, use that time to do something that will make you happy, you know, and that can be any hobby of yours that you have, listening to music, whatever it is. So yeah. And then the third thing that we had was exercise.
And exercising, guys, like that's what they say, that it helps you to relieve like stress.
Yeah,
and, like,
exercise
all the
is a
negative
big
thoughts in your mind.
Yeah, it's a big stress reliever. You know, you like release all of that like tension that you have when you're working out. And, you know, I like it. I like working out, and I feel like so like not just like my body, but like my mind. I feel so good when I'm done with a workout. I feel like so like pumped. Like I just like
let's do this.
Yeah, like I just kicked butt.
And at the end, you're super happy after.
Yeah.
So that's a positive.
Exactly. So exercise is definitely something that I think we would recommend for sure. So
We have 2 more left, guys.
2 more categories, guys. The third one is surround yourself with good people. This is a big one, guys. Not as important as like, you know, having positive thoughts and stuff, but this is like key. It's a it's a big thing, is surrounding yourself by positive people or good people. Like a lot of times you could be with someone who's either always complaining, always like judging, always like, you know,
Always
you just
negative.
Yes, you need to be around people who support you, make you happy, who have positive thoughts, who are happy themselves, because, you know, 2 wrongs don't make a right, 2 negatives don't make a positive. So you gotta, you know, surround yourself with positive people.
So for number 3, we have you become who you surround yourself with.
Yes.
So if you have a friend that's negative all the time and always complaining, you're gonna turn out to be just like them too.
Exactly.
Because you're gonna think in your head that that's normal.
Yeah.
You know, so you have to find someone that's a happy person, that's positive, and like is always in a good mood. Those are the people that you want to be around with.
Yeah, and I mean, we're not saying that like, you know, everyone's perfect. Your friend or whoever that person is in your life, they're gonna have days where they're bummed out too. I mean, it's human nature. It happens to everybody.
Everyone has their days.
But the idea is to not be around someone who's constantly miserable, constantly upset.
Because it's draining.
Like, it's
draining for everyone that's around.
Yeah. So who you surround yourself is extremely important. All right. And now, finally, guys, the last one on the list is...
Because I'm happy. Because I'm happy.
It's soul searching. Soul searching is also key, guys. It is key because you gotta learn what you like, who you are. You know, like there is no wrong or right in who you are as a person. You could be a person that's extremely social and you love to socialize, or you could be an introvert or a person that like doesn't like to socialize a lot. Or you could be in the middle, someone who likes to occasionally and then also likes to be on their own more often. You know, but there's no wrong or right. And the point is that you have to find out who you are, who you truly are inside. And once you know who you are, then you could kind of work around all these things. Like you know, if, for example, if you are someone who likes to socialize, you know, hang out with people more often, go do things with groups of people, you know, like those are things that like would probably make you happy. Or if you're someone who doesn't like to socialize a lot, maybe, I don't know, maybe go to the movies.
You could find something that makes you happy.
Yeah, something else. Or maybe you could find...
Yeah, baby.
Hey. She takes playing with her toys very intense, guys. She's like over here like trying to get this thing. Like, but anyway. So, you know, you just have to know who you are, what you like. And then once you know those things, you can find things that make you happy.
All right, guys. So...
Look at the baby! Oh, you know what I just realized, babe?
The baby.
I mean, I know I'm wearing black and you're wearing blue, but we all kind of like match a little bit here.
Kind of cute strawberry.
Yeah, I got the red lips. Okay. All right. I did not do that on purpose, but it kind of like worked out.
On its own.
Yeah, it did. Oh. So, what, baby? Here, you want a paper? Ooh. So just remember, guys, there is no wrong or right here. You know, you are who you are. You have to accept who you are. At the end of the day,
we gotta all be happy.
Yes.
Right, Ava?
You gotta accept who you are. If you're not like a big socializer like someone else is. Here. Here. You wanna... You just gotta do things that make you happy, guys. So if you guys enjoyed today's tips and tricks on how to be happy, give us a thumbs up.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And don't forget to hit the bell button. That way, every time we post a
new video,
you guys will be notified.
Notified.
Ava, can you say bye?
Ava, say bye.
Can you say bye to them?
Say bye, baby.
Say bye.
Say bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh,
I love you.
She wants mom.
Oh, I love the baby.
She
All right,
makes
guys.
us happy, guys.
No, this makes us happy. Family makes us happy.
All right, guys. See you on the next one.
Bye. Thanks for
Bye.
watching.